Thank you very much for visiting epickites.com. This is the Screamer Limited Edition 10. It comes only in one size, 10, and it comes only in one color, black. So if you don't like black, well, you're in deep trouble. That's the only color it comes with. The Limited Edition 10 Screamer is part of the family of the Screamer kites, Screamer models, but it has the same shape, but it has a different foil. So this kite is very powerful. It says 10, it is a 10, but it has a power of almost a 12-meter kite. It moves like a 10, but it has the power of a 12-meter kite. So a lot of people get a little bit confused, you know, they're like, well, what's the difference with the Screamer Limited Edition 10 and the Screamer 9, for example, you know? Those are pretty much, it's like brothers and sisters, you know? One of them is stronger than the other one. So the 10, that's why it comes only in one size, and that was the only size we could make it because of a different foil. It is the same shape, but the foil is a bit different, so that's why it gives that kite a little bit more power. Tell you the truth, this kite feels like a sea kite. So if you've been used to fly sea kites, you're gonna love the 10. So that's why the 10 has a lot of success and a lot of power. So if you're looking for big hang time, huge boost and everything, then the Limited Edition will be your call. And if you're looking for just one kite, I think you can get away with a 10 Limited Edition just for one kite. As you can see, also the construction is pretty well made. Same thing here. I pay a lot of attention to details, and the EVA here, same thing. I made all these grooves so it can grab the water, so it's very easy to relaunch. The Screamers and the Renegade are very easy to relaunch and very stable. The construction here also, you can see the seams, the way they're lined, and under the kite on the bottom you do have also, it's tapered, so it's very strong. When the impact of the kite on the water, you won't have the struts to split. Same thing here on the leading edge. We did put a tape, so if something happens, it does reinforce the canopy so it doesn't rip, because a lot of impact happens along the leading edge and along the struts when the kite hits. As you can see, we pay a lot of attention to detail. Same thing here. And also you can see same thing here. I put a EVA reinforcement here around the attachment of the bridles, and what it does is it reinforces the attachments, and I have this on all the attachments, as you can see here, and it continues. And this this attachment right here, what it does also is that EVA is 2.5 millimeter thick, and what it does is it helps also protect the leading edge when the kite is sitting on the ground. Also here, this is where the one pump comes. You open this, you slide this off, you put the ball here and you slide it down, then you have I'm sorry, I didn't mean the one pump, I meant the leash of the pump comes inside here. Not only that, here you can use also, we reinforce this very well, so you can use also a fifth line. Our kites don't need a fifth line, they're rock solid, so you don't need a fifth line. Our bars come especially with a kill switch system, which will flag the kite and kill the kite, so you don't need a fifth line on these kites. None of them, not the Renegade, not the Screamers. As you can see on the inside, this kite comes with 5 struts, same thing than the other Screamers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the you got a one pump attachment right here, one pump. So same thing than all the other kites, really well reinforced. As you can see here, I don't clip this because I like the air to flow in and out of the strut, so it's balanced all the way. And on the 5 struts I do have the same pressure, but I recommend to clip this, so if something happens, you know, the kite doesn't deflate totally. The reason I don't like to clip them is, like I said before, I like the pressure to be the same all of them. So if you clip it, for example, and it gets really hot, this one might get, you know, more pressure, might have more pressure than the other one, so it unbalances the kite. Here also you can see the seams, how well reinforced it is. And then inside the tape, it's tapered. You can see all along. You have the warning here, don't kite while intoxicated, which is very good. And this is where you inflate the kite. This is the elastic you put around once you secured it, but this is where you inflate it. This is the strut. As you can see, it goes on an angle. And this is a deflating valve. You got also the pictures here, it tells you deflate. If you cannot read deflate, at least you can see the air goes out. And this is where the zipper, where you can remove your bladder if you want to fix it. And same thing here on the tip of the struts. You do have, I call it the alligator skin. So when you drag your kite, it really reinforces it so you don't get any wear and tear. As you can see also here, it's double tape, double. You have twice the canopy here, so it stops from fluttering, and this also helps the fluttering. So this guy is rock solid in the air. Now this is only on the 10 Screamer limited edition. As you can see, you do have all these attachments on the leading edge, but then when you come to the end of the tip where the elbow happens right here, you can see you do have 3 settings. It's very easy to remove one setting. You just detach it here and put it here, or put it here, depending what kind of riding style. Right there, it's perfectly, and this gives it with less, you don't have a lot of bar pressure. But if you want a little bit more bar pressure, all you have to do is remove it from here and put it here, and you're gonna get more bar pressure while you're flying the kite. And if you want less bar pressure than that, just move it to here, and that will give you less bar pressure. So this is towards the tip of the Screamer 10 limited edition. As you can see, the construction is amazing. So if you think the construction is amazing, wait until you test this guy. The performance will blow your mind away. So if you like a really powerful kite, then the Screamer 10 limited edition is your call.